Hello, everyone. Let's look at the makeup quiz for Monday's class, which was the first reading from the chapter on utilitarianism. Question one: Is stealing wrong? Well, yes, no. It depends. Now we're getting into moral theory. According to some moral theories, stealing is always wrong. That's just theft is just inherently wrong. Um, According to other moral theories, it depends. It depends on the circumstances. It depends on the outcome, the results of the act. So, is stealing wrong? I don't know. Maybe. Question two: Did Peter steal from John? I hope I got the names right. That's just referring to the scenario that opens the chapter. The answer to that is unequivocally yes. Yes, he stole from him. I mean, he took something from him without compensation. So he violated his property rights. He stole it from him. There's no question about that. Yes, Peter did steal from John. Question three: How would a utilitarian judge the morality of Peter's action? Why? Well, utilitarian is one of those people, theory under utilitarianism. The morality of an action cannot be determined unless we know what the consequences of the action are. If the consequences of the action uh, maximize happiness, then the action was correct. That is, if the consequences of the action were beneficial to people involved on the whole, then the action was good, roughly speaking. If the consequences of the action were negative, added to the suffering or pain of everyone involved, then the morality of the action is bad. The judgment is that it was a bad, morally bad action. So, how would a utilitarian judge the morality of Peter's action? A utilitarian would say, well, we need to look at the consequences on the welfare of all the people involved. If overall that was good, if the good outweighed the bad, then it was probably a good action. If overall the bad outweighed the good, it was probably a bad action. The author suggests that a utilitarian would be forced to say, I think, that it was a good action because it prevented all sorts of suffering. And, the money that was stolen from the rich man really didn't affect him that much. So I think I think that's what he says. It may not be that simple, as we'll see, but generally speaking, I guess I'd have to agree that a utilitarian would judge that the morality of Peter's action was that it was a good action.